Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. If you're watching this already in the new year, it is New Year's Eve right now and I am off camera. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So you can know that right now, even though I've been sick for the past few days, I wanted to make sure that we finished up our Year of the Heart with Brene Brown's new book, Atlas of the Heart. I hope you got a lot out of it. And the last chapter here, sorry if the camera is shaky as well. The last chapter for us to go through is chapter 13. This is the places that we go to self-assess. So there's actually only 3 words and it's a very short chapter, which is great because my voice is sounding pretty good right now, but it hasn't been so great as I've been sick. But we have pride, hubris, and humility. So also in this chapter, and it's not one of the words, but she talks about narcissism as well. So, which is interesting because when you think about narcissism, sometimes people are not even aware that they are being that way, right? So when that's probably why she didn't include it in the places we go when we self-assess. People might be there, but they're not necessarily aware of it, so they have not been assessing themselves. But I'm going to make this a very short video and suggest that you read on your own the short description about pride and hubris, and also there's the narcissism as well, which, of course is, she says again, just like her research about a lot of things, that things are shame-based. That is a part of a shame-based reality. And then humility is maybe the longer one. But thus endeth the book. And, well, I shouldn't say that. There is actually a whole section in the back here with charts and illustrations, and I'm assuming things that she would use in a seminar if she were going to present this book, because all the things that we did in the book in terms of going through the chapters and talking about the various parts of our heart, if you will, with the various ways that our emotions react to certain situations, I don't know that she could necessarily do like a talk on all of that. That was almost like what you needed to know if you're going to live in a connected way with other people. So in the name of the book here, she's got Mapping Meaningful Connections and the Language of Human Experience. So I'm not going to do another video with the whole information that's there at the end of the book, but it does summarize in a way the way that you can use the information that we all read this year and talked about on the channel to help you form connections. So like you might have seen when I just turned it, there was an illustration of like a comic strip of somebody asking another person how their presentation went, and the person was kind of like, oh, I don't know, it was okay. And so that, if you were to keep reading in the film strip there, the comic strip, you would notice that there was opportunity to connect with someone more, instead of just saying like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, but asking things like, okay, well, tell me more. Like, what made you feel that way? And, what is it that didn't meet your expectation or something like that? So just trying to understand the person a little bit more, right? So I hope that the things that we did read in the book, the 13 chapters, and not this one included, because, like I said, I'm only doing the video because I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight if I ended our Year of the Heart and I hadn't actually ended it. But I hope that you did think about some of these things and think about the way that you react to certain things, or the way that some of these things can allow you to understand other people better. I definitely feel like, especially the chapter with the different perspectives, where there were like things that were true at the same time. It just depended on what perspective you were in. I thought that was such a great example of a way that if you approach connection with trying to understand and find common ground, even if somebody does have different way of reacting to things, then that can really only strengthen a connection. And like Brené says in all of her work, connection is really what being a human is all about. So I encourage you, if you didn't get the book this year, to get it and look for that information at the very end of the book as well. I don't know right now if there is a presentation available on YouTube or elsewhere for Brené presenting the information in that last section. It's not a chapter, like I said. It's almost like an epilogue. Like it sort of has some charts about using what was talked about in the book and some steps to take it further to form, to use it in connecting with other people. I hope that you enjoyed our Year of the Heart. It's always a pleasure being with you here on the channel, and I'm sending much love to you all and a very, very happy new year. Happy 2023 if you are already in the new year, and much love to you all. Bye-bye.